Hello, 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 guys. How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome to the Cho Show. Let's make sure that we are live and in color and in sound. I have a very important question to ask you guys tonight. Um, and yeah, we are live. Let's make sure that all of the live chat is on tonight. Um, Hi, mixed martial artist. How are you? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Right off the top, I have to say I'm going to only be live for an hour tonight. I'm going to try. You guys know me. I say I'm only going to be live for an hour and then 2 hours goes by. But we're going to try to keep it to around 60 minutes because I'm just so inundated with stuff to do. I'm going to Toledo tomorrow. Got a very busy day tomorrow. And I still need to work on getting out more highlights for the channel to kind of feed more people into these live streams. It's a growth strategy that I have for the month of November, and I'm really trying my best. I'm trying really hard. So I have to stay very dedicated towards the mission and the goals and following through. So I want to spend some time editing. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but sometimes I title the streams in a very specific way, and sometimes I have like a very long diatribe. I've done what, two of those now where I had like all these notes. I did the one stream on um, organ harvesting up in Canada. Don't worry, we'll be revisiting that. And then I also did a big live stream, big diatribe, big sermon, big rant about food stamps. So I really want to work on one of those bigger videos with a little bit more attention to detail in terms of editing, because I do think that when I bring some facts and data and I can, express it in a certain way, I do think I need to condense that into something that's more digestible. So I really want to work on my food stamps video for early next week. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm not going to have any time to do it Saturday or Sunday. I just know that for a fact. So I want to get a little bit of work in starting that video tonight so that I can hopefully have it done um, by the end of Tuesday night to release on Wednesday. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. Um, we talking Epstein tonight. If you want to, we can talk about Epstein tonight. We can, if you want to. Hi, Leah. How are you? Because the streets are talking. The streets are talking. And an email. Did y'all see the email? I know y'all seen the emails. Are y'all on Twitter? Because if you're not on Twitter, you're not really getting the breaking news like I'm getting. When shit hits the fan, Twitter sees it first. Always. Twitter sees it first. Should I read the email off? Oh, I know the tea, but girl, of course, Leah. Or maybe I don't, because I only took a quick glance. I'll read the email. Let's go. Let's get it out, because it's right here. It's right here. There is some speculation, controversy, allegations, all types of shit is going on. Um, and of course, you can't confirm any of this shit. You can't confirm any of it, right? Um, So disingenuous of the Dems. I'm not at all surprised. It's about the facts around it, Cho. No, I'm not MAGA. Hey, Magic Johnson, how are you? No, I'm not MAGA. Ain't never been MAGA. But I did vote for the bastard. Would vote for him again. But no, I'm not MAGA. I'm definitely America first. Oh, I'm not talking about that email, Leah. I'm not talking. I'm not talking about that email. See, th- see, you got to get on Twitter. You've got to get on Twitter. I'll read what Leah says. She says this isn't new. It isn't some breaking news, and even the way they framed it was fucked. The victim was known as she has literally testified in the Epstein cases and defended Trump. No, girl, this is another email. This is another email. This is another email, baby girl. I'll read the email. Hey Alex Portillo. I'll read the email. This is what the email says. And um this is the email exchange between the Epstein brothers. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. So here's the email. Here's the email between Mark Epstein, the brother, and Jeffrey Epstein, right? I'd rather be in wait. I'd rather be in Donnie's shoes, he says. He replies, "You mean Donnie T? You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard." And I thought I had Cirrus. Another reply. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Who was Bubba? We'll get there. All good, banning with me. How are you doing? Oh, I read this I read this all backwards. Sorry. How are you doing? A while back, you mentioned that you were pre-diabetic. Has anything changed with that? What is your boy Donald up to now? All good, banning with me. And I thought I had Cirrus. You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. I'd rather be in Donnie D's shoes. So, you know, the implication is that Donald Trump gave Bill Clinton some sloppy toppy, because that's who Bubba is. Now, y'all love to call me a conspiracy theorist. I like to peddle conspiracies. I mean, the email says what the email says, honey. Who's Bubba? I don't know who Bubba is. Maybe it's Bill Clinton. Maybe it's another man. I don't know. But Donald Trump has always given drag queen. He's always given drag queen energy. So would I be surprised if he was giving somebody sloppy toppy back when he was a Democrat? That's what Democrats do. That's what they do. So I don't know. Um, Trump testified against Epstein in like 2005. Okay, what's your point about that? What's your point about that? I'm Asian. I'm not American. Alex is I'm streaming from Vietnam. I'm actually streaming from Cambodia. Welcome back, Matthew Johnson. Hi, Riot Smalley. Bubba is allegedly Bill Clinton. Well, we know. We know. Allegedly. The thought of him blowing Bubba, I don't know why. Bill Clinton got all the bitches back in the day. What are you talking about? Bill Clinton got bitches back in the day. He was hot back in the day. He had charisma back in the day. Of course, everybody blew Bill Clinton. What an honor it would be to blow Bill Clinton back in the day, right? Ask Monica. Ask Monica, right? Hey DJ, what's going on? Not surprised, Cho. I've said before they use two things against these rich and powerful people, as in for blackmail, gay sex acts, and pedophilia. That's the trifecta. The the perfect trifecta for blackmail. The perfect trifecta for blackmail. They do. And you're right. 100% right. I'm watching from the future. Y'all ain't gonna like it here. Alex Jones has spoken about this. He said sexual initiations and bribes occur by powerful political figures in Bohemian Grove. No surprise. No surprise at all. And this is why I continue to tell you guys that the Epstein files are never going to be solved. They're never going to really come out. They're never really going to come out because it would require a total reset of every institution that exists. It would here in America. Is this a LGBTQ plus X exclamation mark HDTV strong Wi-Fi password 2S community? Yes, it is. It is. That's exactly what this is, sweet. That's exactly what this is. Hi, Cho. How have you been? I'm in Louisiana visiting family. I hope you're enjoying yourself, Johanna. Thanks for stopping by tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully, if you're here and you're enjoying yourself, you like the stream. Otherwise, you a fake ass bitch and you're probably a pedophile. It's true. High correlations with pedos and people who don't like the channel. Favorite drug? Oh, that's easy. Caffeine. Alex Jones was right about most things. That's why they canceled him and did the whole smear campaign. Not only in America, but probably leaders in other countries. Epstein. Oh, yeah, Mark Jack. Yeah, of course. Of course, Mark. Of course. I think we're gearing up for a total reset, and what better way to do that than to leak this out? What comes next is worse, I can assure you. Oh, I agree. 100%. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The Epstein files are just the tip of the iceberg. I think that the rich, elite, and powerful are quite literally tampering with the devil and demonic energies, demonic rituals. I 100%, 100% believe that. I believe they engage in huge psychological warfare against other people and groups of people and citizens of different countries. 100%. 100%. That's blackmail the hard way. AI will be blackmail game changer. Yeah. But the thing about blackmail with the AI though is that it can be used against politicians and the rich and elite and the powerful. And I think once it's turned against those that are really powerful, you'll start to see it be regulated more often. But until then, it's going to be weaponized against the common folk. Hey, awesome sauce. Leaders from around the world and actors, musicians, on and on. Going to be one. It's going to be one of those Fridays. Yeah. Take him down. He's exposing the secrets. Listen, girl, I'm telling you, it's true. Hey, Salad Slaps, what's going on? Welcome back. Y'all, we not tolerating spam tonight. I have listen. We're not tolerating spam. Moderators, we banning spammers on sites. On site tonight. On site tonight. Because when you first hit that fucking enter chat button, when you hit the chat button, you agree to not spam. So you've already been warned once, and we're only giving one warning tonight. Before a newcomer hits chat in this community, you already warned to not fucking spam. We're only giving that warning. I need you guys to ban spammers on site. We are a free speech platform here. We do not ban you for your speech. We don't ban you for bad words. We don't ban you for attacking me or other people. You can do whatever you want to do. But what you will not do here for long is spam. That's what you won't do. Say whatever bullshit you want to say, but what you won't do is spam. You can, yeah, we like trolls. We love trolls. We do not like spam. So Leah and DJ, we're banning on site. We're not talking about it. We're just banning on site tonight because I have no patience. I have no patience at all. Um, what are we debating? Hello, first time. Hey, Buster, what's going on, Buster? We're debating. Is it worse to protect pedophiles or to be a pedophile? Which is worse? Which is worse? Spam is good for the algorithm, but I don't like it personally. So I'm not here. I'm not just here for the algorithm. I'm here to have a good time and to actually provide value. So we don't need spam. You banning trolls too? No, we like trolls, Paul Gates. No, we actually love trolls, but we don't like spam. Um, Saying these issues are demonic doesn't say much. Our religion is under protection of freedom of religion in the U.S., even Satanism. No, I think that being a demon is different than holding a religion. I think those two totally like being a demon is indulging in evil. Home Depot is paying $36 an hour to take wood in the back. What does that mean? Take wood in the back. What kind of wood you got to take in the back for $36 an hour? And maybe I ought to apply. I don't know. You can call this the Chomo Show, sure. Trolls are the lifeblood of the internet. We stand united. We love no, we love no, we do love we love a good troll. Just make me laugh. Make me laugh. Like come up with some creative ways to insult me and I'll laugh about it. It's fine. Um what they won't do is like they will hang out and listen like social vultures. Yeah, because people that are trolls like that are just seeking attention and they have low self esteem and they're probably incels. They don't get no pussy. So yeah. Am I banning gnomes? No, gnomes are allowed. Free Diddy Bro like Luther Van. I love Luther Vandross. Diddy is the employee of the month at Home Depot. We haven't heard Luther Vandross before, but Duke, no, no. You know, Duke has been trying to eat my fucking blanket on the couch. God damn it! You need to stop, bitch. Um, I like Luther Vandross though. I mean, he was very fruity, but a kind of handsome chocolate man. Older chocolate handsome man. Dude, what? Why do you want all this attention when I'm talking shit on the internet? It's like you've been quiet, you've been ignoring me all night long since I got home, but all of a sudden now that I want to talk to these strangers on the internet through my phone, You want all this fucking attention. What is going on? God damn it. So Trump and Epstein are pedos for sure now? No, no, gemologist. He's either a pedophile or he protects pedophiles. It's process of elimination. This is very simple math. Listen, get your calculators out. This is very simple math. Trump is either a pedophile or he protects pedophiles. It's one or the other. Now you can pick, take your pick on which one you think it is, but it's undeniable that he's one or the other. And I'm trying to figure out which is worse. Which is worse is the moral dilemma I have. Hey MOP, how's it going? Duke is not trying to be good. So girl, stop. He's being bad as hell now because he keep bothering me. That's a beautiful dog. Oh, thank you. We like pit bulls here. Vicious dogs. Don't come to my fucking house. He's a pit bull. Bro, it's Friday night and I'm trolling a random gay dude on the internet. Of course I ain't got no hoes. And I blame the hoes. Paul, not you blaming the hoes for not having no hoes. You gotta get your money up because really, Paul, you could be paying for the hoes. Hoes are not that hard to get. Let's be honest. Men don't have to be cute. Men don't have to be funny. But you do have to have money. So get your money up and you can get some hoes. That's just the advice. That's just real tea. I'm just spilling it. I'm surprised he's not munching on the carpet. Oh, he don't do that. Purple, you like the headphones? The headphones are by SteelSeries. I love SteelSeries. Not sponsored. I wish. But for all of my gaming peripherals, I only choose SteelSeries. I'll show you. We got headphones. Not headphones. My mouse, my keyboard, and then, of course, my headphones. And there's Duke staring at me because he just wants attention. But yeah, these are the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro. It's their top of the line headset. Highly recommended. I'm a Valorant player. If you play any games where sound is really key mechanic of the game, think Valorant, think Apex Legends, think Fortnite. Like, bitch, I can hear the footsteps of a fucking roach 2 miles away with these headphones. Okay? Not Nan motherfucker is gonna creep up behind me and get a headshot off of me. That's not gonna happen with these headphones. So, I love it. My Duke or we will riot. No, stop. Fuck, stop. No, Duke is not being modded here in this community. Y'all hoes need to like the stream. I've only got 8 likes and 20 bitches are in here. That means that 12 of y'all are fake, fraudulent pedophiles. Stop. The other night I went to a Christian channel, then scrolled down to an open witch who was on drugs. Someone started a prayer to exorcise the demon she professed to have. I prayed too, ordered it. Oh, that sounds like a lot. I'm not doing no shout outs unless you give me some money. Snooty snatch. Give me a super chat and I'll shout out whoever you want to shout out. In the corner of my dark room, a growl that came from nothing. Either way is weird. Either way is weird. See, I agree. I think either way is weird. But because people have this big debate, like all these conservatives and skeptics are so clinging to Trump and what is left of him not being a total piece of shit in this administration and this this presidency. But the evidence and the circumstantial evidence is undeniable. All of a sudden, Trump went on this whole tweet storm talking about, well, I'm gonna investigate Jeffrey Epstein. I'm gonna investigate the connections between Jeffrey Epstein and all these Democrats. You fucking cunt. It was you. It was you, Trump, who just months ago, was talking about, why are we still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? He's a nobody. Why are we still talking about him? Bitch, we're talking about him now because of you. The only reason we ever talked about him is because you campaigned on him. Quite literally, you can't. Your Republican lackeys campaigned on Jeffrey Epstein, and now that there's some connections to you being there, now you don't want anything to do with it. And now you're doing another about face. You've done two about faces now. This is the second time you've done an about face. Okay, where now all of a sudden you didn't want to talk about it when you want to talk about it, and now you want to talk about it again in order to target Democrats because it's mostly Democrats that's been to the island. Let's be honest, it's mostly Democrats that's been to the Epstein Island. Let's call a spade a spade. But now you want to talk about it, bitch? Fuck you. And your Attorney General Pam Bondi, that lying cunt, has destroyed all of her credibility. All of her credibility. She's a lying cunt. I'm not gonna be monetized this stream. It's fine. I'm over it. Cause this topic got me pissed off. This topic got me pissed off. Um I had your mama busting splits at the day's end for a Newport and a dime of crack. Stop. Don't say that. Not busting splits. Wait, not busting splits. Stop. No, he's definitely a PDF. I mean, it's obvious. Look at those videos with his daughter from years ago. So he's a PDF protecting PDFs. Well, you know what? Maybe you're right about that. He's a PDF protecting PDFs. Possibly. Possibly. It's always the host's fault. Okay. Money adds 3 points. That's right. It's true. Why is it just me or the stream lags? No, it's just me. I got you a like and a thumbs down for that old ass robe. You hate this robe, Tyrone T. Stop. Leave me alone. Rump did say he'd marry his daughter if he was allowed. I mean, no one's surprised by this. I'm starting Team Duke. Who's with me? You're late. Leah Bobias already started. She's an activist. She's an activist for Duke. Hey Pack, what's going on? Like he wasn't hanging out with McCoy. I mean, it's ridiculous, Astro. It's all just fucking ridiculous. Gonna check gold at Fort Knox. What happened to that? Real this already Team Duke. I am the captain, yeah. Welcome back, Pack. Good to see you. Why didn't the Dems throw that at Trump while they were doing lawfare? I think they loaded it up like a trap. They didn't throw it at Trump while they were doing lawfare because it's mostly Democrats in the Epstein files. That's why. They would listen. I think that you guys really overestimate their hatred of Trump compared to how much they would protect their own. One thing about the Democrats is they do operate like a cult. They all fall in line. They haven't had a legitimate Democratic primary since I can remember. Since Obama Hillary. There hasn't been a legitimate primary since then. Like they don't believe in that. They make everybody fall in line. There is no way in the world they will implicate Bill Clinton royalty just to get at Trump. They won't do that because once they implicate Bill Clinton, their entire house of cards will collapse. So getting rid of Trump like that is not worth all the other collateral damage. So that's why the Dems never touched Jeffrey Epstein when they had the power to do so. So don't get me wrong. I know I'm bitching about Republicans a lot right now, but I've got enough ammunition for everybody to go around. Believe me, I come fully loaded with several clips, okay? The reason the Democrats didn't do this is because there's too much collateral damage. They already had the opportunity. The only reason they're talking about it right now is because they're bluffing. They're bluffing. They're not going to bring anything out because, again, it's going to implicate all the other Dems that's been to the fucking island and has raped little girls. So, they're only doing it now for political favor to attack Trump. But they're not really pulling any tea. They're not really pulling any real tea. Um, um, the Dems didn't say anything because they're dirty too. Well, of course. The real term is applying to be head food and water control technician for Team Two. Y'all gonna start a pack action? This topic is tough. I think being a pedo is like worse than protecting them, but I do not think you should protect them if you were not one yourself. Now, it's interesting because someone earlier today said that Trump is a pedo that is also protecting other pedos. And that does make sense. That does make sense. And it's just so wild that I voted for a pedo, right? Allegedly. Um, I'd vote for him again. I would over Kamala. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. I'd do it again. I'd do it all over again. Um, Sorry if that hurts your feelings. Sorry, I would do it all over again. Get over it. Um, that's right, Leah. That's right. Duke deserves better than a flyby one night love. That's right. And there was some emails saying Epstein could ruin Trump. Well, Epstein could ruin a lot of people. That's why he's sitting up in Israel right now on on a permanent vacation, never to be seen again in public. Because you do know that's where all the pedophiles run for asylum, right? Allegedly. Allegedly. My conspiracy, my opinion, word on the street, gossip. That's what the gossip is. That's what the gossip is. Listen, our FBI, our all these intelligence agencies, I don't even know if the man is dead yet. I do know for a fact that 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 he didn't kill him. What I do know about Jeffrey Epstein is that he didn't kill himself. I know that much. I know he didn't kill himself. And for the longest, I thought that, oh, they killed him. But now I'm not even sure if I believe that. I'm not sure if I believe that. I don't know if they killed him. I don't know if they even killed him. I don't know. Probably they killed him, but I don't know. They either murdered him or they sent him to Israel. One or the other. I don't know. Um, I thought we were talking about internet PDF files and documents. We are, DJ. You might have to fight you for that one. Why won't you pet Duke? I have been petting Duke. He's right here. Duke, come here. Come here. Come here. He's right here. He's next to me. What a good boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at you. You just love the attention. Now go sit. Go lay down. I've been fighting for that handsome little shit since day one when he was in prison. Duke is usually in prison, but he's had. Listen, Duke has seen much more freedom since Leah started her campaign, the hashtag Free Duke campaign. Um, oh my God, thank you for the super chat, Tommy Boy. Sorry I missed it in the middle of my rant. Both sides are fake. I wouldn't vote at all. Well, I like to vote, but yeah, they're fake as fuck. I appreciate the super chat. Your benevolence knows no bounds. Thank you so much for that. Um, oh, now where was I? Nobody puts Duke in a corner, but the Dems came out of nowhere and tried to raise a fuss, and he wouldn't spring the trap a few months ago. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's true. Do the youngins ever remember Pizzagate? Probably not. I know you are unbiased. I saw, and I also want all Epstein info. MAGA too, though. By the way, AI is going to be controlled by whoever owns the data centers. They will get rid of your government, which removes any public protections. Then USA will look the Back to the Future 3 when Biff was living in that mansion casino. Pretty sure Biff and Trump are the same character. You're good. I just did not vote. We can't say that definitively just yet. Oh, that he's either a pedophile or that he protects pedophiles. Well, that's a fact. If he didn't, so and let's explain why this is a fact because this is undeniable fact. It's one or the other, and I can guarantee you that he's protecting pedophiles because look at what his administration has done to block votes to release the evidence. They have literally done this, constantly denied votes on releasing the Epstein files. Look at the whole debriefing, the binders they gave to all these influencers, conservative influencers that they paid off. DC Dino, what's the one girl who hates trans folks? Um, what's that girl? The really ugly girl, Raya. She has the big Twitter account. She's always exposing the gays and the homos because they're crazy, and she really hates trans folk. I can't think, but I think her real name is Raya. But remember, they Trump gave him all these fucking binders, right? With the Epstein files in them. The binders are fucking empty. And then you had his AG Pam Bondi, that lying cunt, get on national television and say, "Well, I'm looking at all this. The reason I haven't released the information yet is because there's just so gruesome. There's just so much stuff to go through, and I've seen it on my desk. It's on my desk right now. I haven't released them because there's just so much. It's so much." And then she says, "Oh, we don't have them." So, bitch, were you lying then or are you lying now? This is Trump's administration. And then when he was getting flack for how his administration has been handling the Jeffrey Epstein files, you know what he said? He told you and I that we should get over it. Right, Leah? You need to get over the Epstein files. You ought to get over it, is what Trump said to you. Get over it. Why are you still talking about him, is what he said to you and I. Now, why would a man that campaigned on exposing all of this corruption, exposing all of the harm that has been done to young women, say that you and I ought to get over it and that we ought to move on and stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein? When he campaigned on this, by the way, he campaigned on this. he campaigned on. The only reason anybody is talking about Jeffrey Epstein is quite literally because of Trump's campaign. Literally. No one brought this up except for J.D. Vance and Trump's administration. They are the ones who fucking brought this into the limelight. And now, all of a sudden, they're trying to bury it. So it's a fact. This is not up for debate. They are protecting pedophiles. This is not up for this is not like an opinion. There's no nuance to this. The Trump administration is protecting pedophiles. Now the question, the nuance, this is where the nuance comes in. Why are they protecting pedophiles? Is it because they are pedophiles themselves? Or is it because they're being blackmailed for other silly things they've done? It's one or the other. It's one or the other. Because action speaks louder than words. Let's keep reading comments. If they release the truth, and then I forgot this. Listen, because I think some of us sometimes we forget shit. But remember when they claim that they think that we're stupid is what pisses me off when it comes to this case. They think that we're fucking stupid. Remember when they said, well, of course he killed himself. Of course he killed himself. And nobody went inside. Remember they said that first the cameras malfunctioned and that they were like destroyed or they didn't have any footage. Like there was no way they could prove what they were seeing because the footage didn't exist. The footage never existed. But then when the Trump administration got heat about their claims and how that shit didn't make sense, all of a sudden they had 24-hour footage. They had 24-hour footage of Jeffrey Epstein's jail cell showing that there was no one going in and out, allegedly to prove that no one went to go kill him. Well, they think we're fucking idiots, Leah. They think that we're fucking. Oh, I almost said the R word. Oh. Sorry, y'all not gonna get me banned tonight. Almost said the R word. Sorry. They think that we're stupid. They clipped out several minutes of the footage. Why would the Trump administration? It's just a. This is crazy, y'all. This is a crazy amount of gaslighting. Why would they first tell us that there's no footage, and then months later, magically footage appears, but all of a sudden there's several minutes missing from the footage? We've got to be fucking smart. This topic pisses me off so much, and the Trump administration will be remembered for the stain they caused surrounding the Jeffrey Epstein. His administration will be remembered forever for how badly they dropped the ball on this issue. People will never forget this. I will never forget this. This is what they campaigned on. This is how they got independent voters on their side. Trump got independent voters like me. I never voted for Trump. Trump got independent voters on his side because of Jeffrey Epstein, because of Doge, because of no more foreign aid, and he's done an about face on all of those things in less than a year. It's wild. It's wild. And one thing about me is you're not going to continue pissing on my face and I not speak up about it. There's no nuance here, Leah. There's no nuance here at all. He's either protecting pedophiles, because that's been proven. His administration has been protecting pedophiles. And that's the best case scenario. Or he's a pedophile. It's one or the other, or both maybe, like someone said earlier, or both. Okay. Oh my God, Kash Patel is so corrupt. Of course he is. Of course Kash Patel is corrupt. Of course. How do you know Jeffrey did not kill himself? Because it doesn't make fucking sense. That's why. It doesn't make any sense. And it's also too convenient that the one guy that could take down literally everybody in the fucking world all of a sudden wants to kill himself. Girl, stop. 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 What is your opinion on Zoran Mamdani? There's a lot of discussion online. Some people say he genuinely won the New York mayor position with noble goals, but others claim he doesn't understand how the country economy works, or that the whole situation was set up by other politicians just to have someone they can use as a scapegoat. Oh, he's a piece of shit. I mean, he's a Demo- he's a democratic socialist. He does not understand how the economy works. He is a champagne socialist. He has the privilege to hold really destructive policies that will harm the majority of citizens. That's what I think about Zoran Mamdani. However, and the only good thing about this is that I think he will be consumed by the Uniparty. Even though he's a super far left politician, he doesn't have as much influence and power within the city of New York that he thinks he has. And so, for example, he wants to tax billionaires a lot of money. Well, Kathy Hochul, the governor, said, "Bitch, not my paycheck." She said, "Bitch, not me." So there's a lot of things that he has promised that he will do that he literally cannot do. But he's still a fucking idiot for having such terrible positions and ideologies. That's my thoughts on Zohran Mamdani. The most ironic part of all this is that he's still alive on Epstein Island. Do the pedos steal kids from Gaza? Is that what is going on? What the fuck? I don't know about that. They just kill kids in Gaza. They don't want. There's no use for the kids in Gaza, honey. They're just killing the kids in Gaza. Here is a tip for everyone: don't step in front of a moving train. Uh, good tip. Good tip. Jeffrey Epstein is in witness protection in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. He works as a greeter at the Marquette, Michigan Walmart. I believe it. Um, Several cameras were not on. He had broken bones in his neck. I mean, it's just spill the tea, Leah. Spill it. He's definitely a pedo. I can't believe I voted for pedo. Well, I take that back. I can't believe that I voted for someone who's definitely either a pedophile or someone that protects pedophiles. I'll take that back. I'll phrase it like that. I voted for someone who is either a pedophile or protects pedophiles. Can't believe it. One thing I hate about our politics is that it sucks. I'm a patriot for my country. It's good, but I'm not risking my life over these incompetent people who run this country, both MAGA and Democrats. Bonnie is a joke. She's a lying cunt, is what she is. We can't be like the radical liberals and use that word so loosely here on Al Gore's internet. I'm just saying. No, you're right. Trump ain't a pedo. Well, we don't know that. I mean, they have a bunch of hoes all coming out as if they weren't paid to help ruin Trump's rep a little bit more. Not saying it's innocent. Pam Bondi is a glass ceiling. We're still talking about yeah, bitch. You ran the platform of telling the truth. Finally, the fuck. Oh, Chaya. That's not Raya. Chaya. Yeah, she's kind of ugly. Some decent reporting, but she seems pretty hateful to me. There's a vacancy. You trying to start an island? They need a new Epstein. I don't have the connections to Israel. I can't do it. Well, I think it's easy to brand him as a pedo because he's protecting pedos, and that's where the nuance comes. Leah is what are some of the reasons that you would protect pedophiles? One of the obvious reasons is that maybe you're a pedophile. Another reason is maybe that you're being threatened. Maybe you're being blackmailed with sucking Bill Clinton's dick, giving him sloppy topping. Maybe you raped a girl on tape, and that's why you're protecting pedophiles. I don't know, but I don't think it's unreasonable to speculate that he's a pedophile. I don't think that's unreasonable. Now, yes, I shouldn't say verbatim he's a pedophile. That's not true. That's not fair. But it's not unreasonable to think he is one. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Based on his actions. It's not unreasonable. Um so it's Patel and his girlfriend. Uh oh my god, guys, I want to sit here and chat for so much longer, but I really want to go edit videos too. Why would you campaign on exposing the Epstein situation if you were maliciously involved with him? Maybe there's another motive other than protecting themselves. What? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, Trump could totally be blackmailed. Well, of course he could. But if but if that's true, then why did he bring this up in the first place? I know a few people who honestly believe they are actually somehow protecting the public. Like there are so many people on that list that would fuck us up. They are afraid of what the reactions. I don't know. Well, that's an interesting point, Leah, and let's talk about that. So, in philosophy, we call that utilitarianism. And and this is I love this because this is one of my favorite short stories, guys. I want you to look up a short story called "Those Who Walk Away from Omelas." I'm gonna type it in the chat. Class, this is required reading. This is required reading, okay? So by the next live stream, I need everyone to have read this short story. It's an amazing short story. I'm gonna read it tonight again. I've read it like 10 times. And I'm gonna give some spoilers, I guess. I'm gonna give some spoilers because it's all about what Leah just said right now. They believe that they're somehow protecting the public because so many people on the list would fuck us up. They're afraid of the reactions. And I'm here to tell you that's unjustifiable. That is evil. What they are saying in effect is that the justice for the rape victims and the children that suffered, it's not worth it to protect them. It's not worth it to protect them because it would cause too much ruffled feathers for everybody else. Not worth it. It caused too much harm for everybody else, for the majority. The majority of us would have too much harm to expose the truth and to give these women and these young girls justice. So fuck them. That's what that means. That's what that means, is that the suffering of these few people justifies everyone else living in peace. I don't get down with that bullshit. Nope. Not at all. Burn it up. Burn it up. Burn it up. It's not right. By the next live stream, read the Franklin scandal. Okay, can I get a mod to help me out here? Can I? Oh, I can type it myself, actually. Where is it? Read the Franklin scandal. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. You're hoping to keep this platform free speech only. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But so that's interesting, Leah, because I think you're right though. I think that, and I've said this before, but I think that exposing this list would have some of the most severe consequences of our lifetime. But it's worth it because we should never protect evil. We should never bury evil, and we should always try to seek justice for those that have been harmed the most. And I'm sorry, but I think it's worth it. I think burning everything up in order to give these victims justice is worth it. Because if it was my daughter or your daughter or somebody else's daughter or somebody else's daughter, how would they feel? Right? Like, I'm not even a parent, but if this was my daughter, oh, we're blowing the whole world up. We're blowing the whole world up. We're blowing the world up to give my daughter justice. So no, I reject that for 100. I reject that 100%. I need you all to go read the short story, Those Who Walk Away from Omelas. It's a great story, by the way. It's a really, really great story. Say the R word. I don't give a fuck, Joe. Well, I can't say it because I'm afraid one of you fucking haters will report me and get me all banned the house. Footage that was fucking edited in Adobe. I know, stop. Biden's brother owns the island right next to Epstein's island. Well, of course. Of course he does. As your fake attorney, you should probably add allegedly to your accusations. That would be $4,000. Thank you. I'll send the check in the mail. Real term. The check is in the mail. Hey, Charlie. Thank you. Metadata with the, and that's the point, Tommy. It's so insulting. It's so insulting the way they gaslight us and they lie, and that's why it infuriates me so much. It's because once again, people like me are gonna be called conspiracy theorists. I'm a conspiracy theorist because I'm noticing shit. Because I'm like, I'm doing 1 plus 1 equals 2. What? Like, I can do simple arithmetic. Um, Footage that was fucking edited in Adobe Premiere Pro. I mean, it's so fucking insulting. Um, it's so insulting. It's so insulting. Maybe the footage was cut so we wouldn't see Epstein walking out. Maybe, maybe. I think one of two things happened. Either somebody walked in and killed the motherfucker, or he walked out. That's what I believe. 100%. 100%. That's what I believe. Epstein learned a bit about human trafficking from Trump's modeling agency, and Trump learned a bit about killing your political opponents from the Clintons. Listen, if you want to kill somebody, ask the Clintons. They some bad bitches. You gotta admit, the Clintons are some bad bitches. Bodies be turning up everywhere around the Clintons, honey. They do. It's terrible. These people are evil, y'all. I need you guys to know that 95% of these politicians are evil to their core. I mean, demonic. Your favorite politician's a piece of shit. Your favorite politician has probably been to Epstein Island. I need you guys to really understand that. But yeah, Epstein, yeah. Jeffrey had a CPAP machine in his room, which had a cord to plug into the wall, which would have made more sense to strangle yourself with than an article of clothing. It doesn't make none of it makes sense, Tommy. None of it makes sense. Mom Donnie will assimilate as soon as the dollar starts rolling in. Under that's what I think too. I know a lot of people are so terrified of Mom Donnie. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. How could he? Why would he? Why did he? But baby boy, just like AOC, just like Bernie Sanders, he will be consumed and he will fall in line. If Democrats don't do nothing else, they fall in line with the establishment. Now, Republicans, they don't do that as often. Look at Trump, for example. He didn't fall in line with the establishment politicians. He might be one right now, but for a while, he was not an establishment politician, right? And that's why people fell in love with him initially because he was not like the Uniparty. Now, the Uniparty has fully consumed him now, right? They've definitely consumed him at this point. And it's obvious that he's part of the Uniparty. That's not even a debate. Trump is 100% a part of the Uniparty now. Um, but that's what tends to happen to these more independent candidates who they sneak into these parties and they're like, oh, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, but they're not really. They're more like a populist, like a Trump or a Mamdani. But they eventually get consumed by the money, the blackmail, the persuasion, the influence. It's a natural thing that happens within our system that's controlled by the Uniparty. So I'm not shocked, and that's why I haven't been super all up in arms about Mom Donnie and oh my god and falling out. It's like, girl, he'll be fine. He'll be a watered down AOC. Give it 2 years and he'll be fine. Mom Donnie is somewhat unique in which he seems like he genuinely wants better. Maybe he does genuinely want better. His policies aren't going to achieve that. He's probably there to push other wealthy Jewish business interests back to Israel to occupy Gaza. What are we talking about? I just joined. Gaza is selling the kids to China to keep the Nike and Apple factories running. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not selling the girls to China. Stop. Stop. Not that. Why wouldn't Trump order a total forensic and DNA scan of the island? Because all their DNA is all over the walls. That's why. It's. I mean, it's. This is obvious shit here. This is obvious shit here. I'm black. You owe me something. Do you think we might get nuclear energy deregulated soon based off of some trends in the government? It is definitely a possibility, but not likely. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Um. Oh, sorry, Leah. I'm like really far behind. You know me. Um. You never said I thought that or that it would be justified. No, I'm not. No, I didn't say. I wasn't saying that you thought it was. I'm just saying that those people that said that. I know. No, I'm just to clarify. I wasn't accusing you of that, Leah. I'm just saying for that argument, that's my response to that argument because that is, and I get it. That is an argument that has some meat to it. I understand that. It's the whole concept of utilitarianism, where the greatest good for the majority is the highest good, even if you have a minority that's suffering. If that minority is suffering but the majority is thriving, then that's the highest good. That's basically how utilitarianism works in like a very simple. I'm not a philosophy major, but in a very bare bones, simplistic way, as long as everyone is being, super selfish and trying to achieve the highest good for themselves, that leads to the majority achieving the highest good. And even if you have a very small minority that's suffering, then that's okay, as long as the majority is doing well. And that's kind of what that comment that you got on your live stream. I think that's what they were. That's what they're advocating for, essentially. No, I didn't. I'm just responding to the argument, not to you. Hey, positive troll, how are you? It's fun to see you never age week after week. Well, you know me. I keep a good skincare routine. By the way, guys, if you want, I need water. If you want free skincare recommendations and a free skincare routine revamp, send me a DM. I'm open to doing it. Just send me a DM and I will get you started on a skincare routine. It does not have to be expensive. It can be all drugstore products. I'm willing to work with whatever budget you have, but I can give you some really great recommendations to get you started. If you want to only get products from Walmart, I can get you a Walmart routine that's going to be safe, effective, and perfect for your skin type and your skincare concerns. So just send me a DM, find my social media linked in the bio, in the description, and then, just message me on Twitter or whatever fucking, or join the fucking Discord. Join the Discord channel. Why are you guys not in the Discord channel? Join the Discord channel. Um, and we can chat. Okay. Is that a load bearing wall behind you? I don't know what a load bearing wall is. What's a load bearing wall? A load bearing wall? My closet? It's a closet. I stream from my. Hey! No! See, Duke don't think I can see. What is it called? Peripheral vision? Bitch, I got peripheral vision. I see you trying to climb on the couch. I see you. I see you. Just sit down. Sit down. Um, what was I gonna say? I stream in my closet. Now I live in a pretty big house, but this is a strange room. This is my closet and my office and a sitting room. So I have a couch in here. I've got multiple desks. In my desk, my partner's desk, his closet system, my closet system, all that jazz. So yeah, these are low bearing walls. I don't know what that means, but that's my closet behind me. My favorite politicians are Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley. Josh Hawley is pretty funny. I like to watch him. Hey, Tamika. Biden was pretty handsy with them girls around him. Those videos went around. Oh my God. Biden is disgusting. Disgusting. The R word isn't a slur anymore since they took mental retardation out of the DSM. Oh, I didn't know they did that. So I can say retard. I can say that. Oh my God, stop. Um, hey Michelle, how's it free speech on here? Question because now you got mods blocking because spam is not free speech. You stupid cunt. Spam is not free speech. Spam actually hinders free speech. We don't do spam. Um, the compilation videos of Biden sniffing little kids' heads, gross. And Biden's the most disgusting. Don't get me started on him, please. We only. Hey, Yusuf Benali, what's going on? Yeah, yeah, but yeah, Michelle, I don't think we're gonna be slowing down on nuclear anytime soon. Girl, I do. Oh, you were reading. I do. 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 I know. I'm so sorry. Salicylic acid does wonders. Oh, I know. Liquid clarity. Wait, I'll show you. Liquid clarity right here. This. Wait. Can you see it? Is it gonna focus? Yeah. So liquid clarity is it has BHA and bakuchiol in there. And I love it so much. It's really nice. But yeah, I love BHA. BHA is great. I love mandelic acid, especially for acne and for hyperpigmentation. I can talk about skin. I used to be a skincare influencer, by the way, y'all. Like a micro influencer. I don't have a lot of followers, but I used to be a micro influencer for skincare products, and I still make money from affiliate marketing today from recommending skincare products. Anyway, hey Roderick, you watched the Hunter Biden interviews? No, that drug addict Hunter. No. Do you talk with your husband about politics or does he not care? So he's not my husband. He's my partner. We're not married. We've been together for 10 years, but we're not married. And sometimes we we do debate, but we really only debate politics when it's time to vote in elections because we always vote together. We get absentee ballots and then we go through everything and we debate everything. And I would say that I definitely think I'm, how would I don't know how to say this because he's definitely a Republican, but he votes Democratic locally. Like he votes for lots of, so he's an independent. He's an independent, but he votes for Republicans for like federal government, state governments all the time. Like he's voted for Trump since day one. He's been voting for Trump since Trump came out on the block, right? I never voted for Trump until this. Like I was a never Trumper for the longest. I was like, I'll never vote for that motherfucker. You know, that was me. I'll never vote for that motherfucking Trump. And then here I go. I voted for Trump the last election. So we do differ in our votes for different reasons. I think we both have lots of libertarian, business-friendly ideologies, but I think that sometimes some of the more, I guess, some of the more foreign policy type things, he seems to be on like the more right side, and I tend to be like more, a little bit more leftist or libertarian when it comes to foreign policy. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, Like I could totally see him voting for like a McCain. Like like that's my partner. Like he would vote for a McCain. Um, Disgusting. Half the trans rights around here not looking good. Not looking good. The trans rights have been taking hits after hit after hit after hit after hit. Um, what's your favorite color for balloons? Purple. Idiot, imbecile, moron, all used to be diagnostic words based on intelligence, but medical professionals stopped using them and now they're just insults. Um, you're an inspiration to all disabled people. You never let it hold you back, but thank you. Hi, David Boles. What does liquid clarity do? Oh, well, let's get into it. So, liquid clarity is a 2% salicylic acid treatment serum designed to really target your acne outbreaks, stressed out skin, clogged pores. What salicylic acid does, as known as BHA, it is an acid that goes really deep into the deepest levels of your pores, of your skin, and it really clears out your pores. Now, if your pores are really stretched out, usually it's because it's clogged up with debris, sebum, extra sebum production, things of that nature, and that's stretching them out. And so when you clear your pores out, it allows your pores to then kind of shrink back to its regular normal size, which is typically smaller. Also, acne is caused by a lot of that debris and that clogging of your pores. So again, BHA is going to get into the deepest layers of your pores to really clean you out and to free things up and free space up. Get rid of that acne, get rid of those bumpy textures, and kind of provide a lot more clarity. It also has zinc PCA in it, which is also going to help to serve as an antimicrobial agent to ward off and prevent acne from starting in the first place. And it has a couple soothing ingredients in there as well. So that's what Liquid Clarity does right now. In fact, if you want, see, I didn't want to turn this into a promo, but I can do that. No, I didn't want to turn this into a promo, but Liquid Clarity and everything from PSA, I'm an affiliate. You can use code CHO20. However, no code necessary because they're having a buy one get one free sale this month, only this month, November. So I highly recommend that if you want to try them, now's a good time to try them because buy one get one free is incredible. So I have a link in my description box that you can go to the website to buy something from Liquid Clarity. I mean, buy something from PSA. And if you have questions about what to get from them or any skincare brand, I implore you to reach out to me. Send me a DM, message me. I never get tired of talking about skincare products. So I'm definitely a free resource for you. Okay. I get stressed out when thinking about politics and relationships. Some people are too attached to their stupid opinions, and I don't want to scare them off. Well, I understand that. I was meaning the trans rights in the channel. Well, no one has rights here. Only person that has rights here is me. It's nice to know you're open minded enough to not be so against one candidate. I don't get how people are all in with any one. Listen, listen. Unless his name is Thomas Massey, you really shouldn't be throwing your weight behind any politician. Unless his name is Thomas Massey, you really shouldn't be throwing your weight behind any candidate. Not, I mean, loyalty. Uh, what? A politician in America? Stop. I can see how people can be all in on voting for, but aligning heavily with a politician. Yeah, I agree. Aligning with a politician like really heavily is crazy. I feel like y'all are calling me dumb. No one's calling you. I'm not calling you dumb. You're asking great questions. But like to be honest, the last thing I give a shit about is reading about dead pedos or the protectors. I also don't feel like reading about depressing shit like Gaza. Then let's ask me other. Well, I gotta go to bed. To be honest, I need to go to bed. Well, no, I need to do work on my video. Fuck. Yeah, send me a DM, Johanna. I'll give you recommendations. Yeah, Miss, we're not. I don't think I called you dumb. No one called you. I don't think I called you dumb. Hope I didn't call you dumb. I don't think I did though. But subscribe to the channel. We had a really nice chat tonight. I really have to go. Um, I need to wake up early tomorrow. I need to pack for the weekend. I've got so much to do. Um, but yes, I had a really great conversation tonight with you guys. Sorry I ranted a lot. This issue really perturbs me. The Epstein situation really, really perturbs me. And so I apologize if I get a little bit too passionate about this particular issue, but it's one. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. That's so kind, Roderick. Funds for cool rocks. You mean like rocks like this, like my pyrite? You know, I have all these rocks here. I do need funds, honey, for the rocks. I love pyrite because it's AKA fool's gold. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, I appreciate the funds for rocks. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to apologize if I'm getting a little bit too up in arms and hot, heated, bothered. But this is really a great evil, y'all. This whole Epstein shit is a great evil. And I just have no patience. I have no patience when it comes to this particular topic. Um, the people protecting them are evil. The people that have indulged in this behavior are evil. Um, and it's just a very, very this topic arises a little bit of fire in me, which is abnormal for me because I don't really get too heated like internally about politics really. But to me, the Epstein thing is not, it's not political, right? This is not about parties or like ideologies. Like I don't give a shit about any of that shit. To be quite frank, all that shit I could care less about. But the Epstein thing, this is not political for me. This is not a political thing at all. This is something that is like really, really dark and demonic. And I think that's why it bothers me so much. I think that's why it bothers me so much because we're talking about victims, we're talking about innocent girls, and I love old people and I love children too much to see them continuously victimized by society. It's just that's what got me upset about the trans stuff too, transing the kids. That's just evil. It's just evil. I can't stand it when children or old people are victimized. That just really perturbs me to my core. Um anyway, um yeah, Pack. Yeah, so if you want to check out my affiliate links, go into the description box of this video. They're all there. I have a couple affiliates. Mostly I got two skincare companies. Well, no, three skincare companies that I'm affiliated with. Allies of Skin, which is a luxury skincare brand. You may really want to talk to me before you make a big purchase with them because they're very expensive. And I don't think that everything is worth the money with their collection. So definitely consult with me first. Like, don't get a hydration serum from Alice's Skin because you're gonna spend $90 and it's just a fucking hydrating serum. Like, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? And then there's a couple I'm a supplement um, companies that sponsor me. Transformation Protein has a really great protein powder that is takes the elements of both plant protein, which is great for digestion. It's great for taking in the morning or at nighttime. It's great for like a slow release metabolizing protein, and working to rebuild and grow your muscles. And then also It has the meat aspect too with egg protein. So it gets that burst. So right after a good workout, you're going to get that metabolization of the protein really quickly, right? So anyway, it's really like an overall, like the best overall protein that I know. And it's really good, but it's also really expensive. So I do have another brand that sponsors me called NutriCost. I'm sure you're familiar with NutriCost. NutriCost is a very popular supplement brand that is all about giving affordable supplements to customers while also maintaining high quality. So my code for them is CHO10, CHO10 for NutriCost, CHO15 for Transformation Protein. But take a look at all the affiliates. They're in the description box. They're linked below. Um, if you want to know, I don't know if you guys are creators, but if you're a creator here on YouTube and you love my thumbnails, you know, I have a link there so you can figure that shit out too. Really great stuff. Anyway, I don't want to promo. I feel uncomfortable promoting myself, but I do need the money. um, yeah, join the Discord. Leah is right because my friends are all smarter than me. Quiet as it's kept, and I say that seriously. My friends are really smarter than I am. A lot of people that are in the Discord channel are passionate about different things that I don't know about. In fact, I even had Leah Bobia on this stream to talk to me about some issues because she is a lot more of an expert on particular matters than I am. And so we all have a lot to contribute to the Discord channel. So it's definitely a place that you can learn and discover and socialize. So definitely consider joining the Discord channel. Trump's Trump sucks Bill Clinton's cock, allegedly. Okay, guys, I have to really go. Now, y'all know I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I said I was going to end the stream in 60 minutes. It's been 82 minutes. Because I'm a liar that lies. We just were having too much fun. We just have too much fun sometimes. It's not my fault, it's your fault. But shout out to everyone for tonight's live stream. Well, the abortion thing. I think you're really smart, Leah. I think you're really. I feel like when you dive into topics, you really dive into topics. Like you dive, like, bitch, you dive head first into topics. You know what I mean? And I admire that about you, Leah. Um, Not a surprise party, honey. Why you choose to be gay? Because your father prefers that. He likes it that way, Noah. And I'm looking to try to get you cut out of the will. And so that's why I choose to be gay. Um no, really, you really are good. No, Leah, yo, no, seriously, Leah, yeah. My father's dead, good brother. What? I'm a what's a necrophiliac? I'm a necrophiliac. What is that word? What's it? I'm a necrophilia? I'm a necrophiliac? Necrophile? What is the word? What's the word again? Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Love you so much. I'll be up for. Oh my God, Roderick, thank you so much. Roderick, listen. If you're gonna be throwing out money, if you're gonna be throwing out money like that, you need to subscribe to the channel, join the Discord channel, hit me up in my DMs. What's really going on, Roderick? Slide in my DMs. What's going on? Thank you for your benevolence. Your benevolence knows no bounds, truly, honestly. And I appreciate you. Not in the rest of you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Roderick. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's so generous. No, really, seriously, that's very generous of you. I really, really appreciate that. Um, but okay, guys, I will chat with you guys on Discord. Chat soon.